Hello everyone, my name's Ashley. Welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while, but what can I say? I've been very busy. I have been binge watching Gilmore Girls, so it's kind of gloomy. It just went like really grey outside. I'm sorry about that. So yes, anyway, today I want to talk about the books that I want to read before the end of the year. I started off the year with a goal of 100 books on my Goodreads challenge, and I dropped that down to 75 when I found out I was going to America, and then I recently dropped it down to 70 because it just got kind of slumpy and 75 just wasn't going to happen. So I was like, go 70, aim to read that many more books. It's not going to change again, I promise. So if I don't make it, I don't make it. That's fine too. So currently I have read 62 books, which means I have 8 books left on my Goodreads challenge, and I have 6 books that I want to talk about today as books that I definitely want to read before the year is out. Here they are, I guess. The first book is one that I'm currently reading, and that is The Thousandth Floor by Catherine McGee. This one is described as like a futuristic Gossip Girl, and I mean, I have to admit, I've only watched like the first 6 episodes of Gossip Girl, but it seemed pretty interesting. So it follows like 5 teenagers in high society, futuristic Manhattan. Manhattan is a building with 1,000 stories now. They all have like secrets and boy trouble and drugs and stuff like that. I actually found out about this book when I was in New York, and I think I read the prologue and I was like, that sounds really cool. And then the book launch for it was literally 2 days after I left New York, and I was so mad. But I have it now, and I'm currently reading it. I'm not very far through, as you can tell, but I'm enjoying it so far, and I will hopefully have this finished by the end of the week. Although that could be a problem because I'm still watching Gilmore Girls. It's a lifestyle. It's a religion. The next book that I want to read before the end of the year is Heartless. I do own this book. It has been ordered, shipped, and it has arrived, but it has not arrived to my house because when I'm ordering from Barnes & Noble online, it's a lot cheaper to send it to my sister's house. A lot quicker to send it to my sister's house than it is to send it here. So that and a couple of other books are at my sister's house. My mum is going there in a couple of weeks to visit, and she'll be bringing those books home for me, so I won't get Heartless until like mid-December, but I can live with that. So Heartless is the second book that I want to read before the end of the year. So I also have Kids of Appetite by David Arnold. This one, from what I can tell, is like a flashback kind of story. So you're like in the present, and you got these 2 teenagers who have been brought into the police, so they have to like go back and like talk about everything that led to this point. And it actually like looks really cool, but I'm not going to explain anything, so I'm probably not doing it justice. I also have a Christmas read this year, and that is What Light by Jay Asher. This is a new release, and it is about a girl called Sierra whose family owns a Christmas tree farm in Oregon, and every winter for them, so like every Christmas season, they move down to California to open up selling their Christmas trees. It's not that long. I thought it'd be a nice fluffy Christmas read, especially because I'm probably going to be like working my butt off when it comes to Christmas because I work in a supermarket. So last year in October I went to Book Expo Australia in Sydney, and a lot of the Australian booktube community was there, and we went bookshop hopping, and I picked up this book, and let me tell you, they reacted because I hadn't read it yet, and I still haven't read it, but I bought it when I was there, and I'm gonna read it before the end of this year. It's going to go on my bedside table so I don't forget to read it before the end of this year. And that is Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe by Benjamin Eliasayans. A lot of people have said it's one of their favourite books, and it's won all these awards, so I thought that I should pick it up. So in December of last year, I read The Diviners by Libba Bray. I loved it. I was like, sign me up. And then I never read its sequel. It's been sitting on my shelf for longer than I've actually had The Diviners, and I haven't picked it up yet. I was gonna take it to America with me, but then I decided not to because it would just be like too big and bulky and heavy. Also, I probably wouldn't have read it while I was traveling anyway, so there is that. But I have it now, and that is Lair of Dreams by Libba Bray. This is the sequel to The Diviners, and it mostly follows two different characters who can, I don't know, something about dreams. And after the end of The Diviners, their whole like existence of like being diviners is in jeopardy. But other than that, I don't know too much about this book. Rain, do you hear it? Do you guys hear the rain? It's so pretty. So those are the 6 books that I want to read before the end of the year. As you know, my Goodreads goal is 70, so I still have 2 more. And I'm a bit of a mood reader, so I'll probably choose them at a later time. I'll probably be like light, fluffy things, because December is a very trying time for those of us who work in retail. That is all for today's video. I'm not going to promise that I'm going to have a video up next week, but I'm going to try. But you'll definitely see me again before the end of the year, because December is time for videos. I'm going to have my book hauls, I've got to have my wrap-ups, I've got to have my reading goal reflection / new thing, my favourite books of the year, and I got to have the books that I'm looking forward to next year. So there are lots of videos in the works coming up, but I can't promise when they're going to be up, but they'll definitely be up before the end of the year. Kind of rambling. That's fine. I'm going to go back to watching Gilmore Girls, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye!